Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade, money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade.
Private jet flights overseas. Damn piece.
Amber, why do you think they come at you so tough? Because I know this manly gossip was like you kissing ass, and why is kissing ass such a bad thing when everybody does it?
I don't know. I don't really feel like I was kissing ass. I feel like if somebody's right in a situation, as I've said before, I'm going to side with them. And if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. Just like if I'm wrong in a situation, I want somebody to tell me I'm wrong. Like somebody in the comments said I was rude and that I need to improve my communication skills. I may not like how they said it, but I'm going to take it, and be like, okay, maybe I do need to improve on my communication skills. I would rather have people in my circle who are going to tell me when I'm wrong and back me when I'm right. And if that's
Ma-
considered kissing ass, then fuck it. I'm an ass kisser. Fuck it. Just like I said earlier, if me supporting Tommy Sotomayor because I appreciate the type of content that he puts out there because it's not all beef and shit, then fuck it. I'm a simp. Call me a simp if you
Ma'am,
want to.
stay out of the comment section. Unless you got thick skin, stay out the comment section.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not, what I'm saying is, like, I'm not taking that to heart. I'm taking it as, okay, maybe I should improve my communication skill. But what I'm saying is that it's not, and I don't think that there should ever be an issue if you want to associate with somebody. If they tell you you're wrong and you want to associate with them, what's wrong with that? And if they back you when you're right, what's wrong with that? That because they're backing you when you're right, now you're a kiss ass? Well, fuck it, I'm a kiss ass.
Well, can I answer that? When I answer that question for Amber, can I say something a little bit? Because Amber did say that she is new to YouTube or the social media thing, period. So a lot of people get it misconstrued when you're befriending people on this free app. They think everybody is cool. So once you go against them, just say you just disagree with them for 2 seconds, then it's like, oh, now you kissing ass. And I think that's the problem that people is having with Amber at this moment. And I'm not just saying Amber because me and MoneyBoy, we met under some distress. I'm just gonna say that. We was on a panel together. He said something, I said something. I was like, I'm ready to go to war with him. Like, where my Draco at? Who you talking to? But then when people don't know you and they assume they know you, so they think they know Amber. So it's like now Amber, be quiet. Stop talking. But it was all good when Amber was on y'all side and like, okay, I got y'all back. But Amber has an opinion and
Yeah,
she
when
has
Amber was
her
on the
voice.
panel.
She
But I
has her
mean,
right to have her point in her opinion, regardless if she your friend or she not your friend. Just like when she was on the panel and she said, listen, now it's time for me to give you tough love. Even though that's your name, I'm going to give it to you. I felt it when she said that. It's like, there's nothing wrong with her having her own opinion.
that bothered him.
But then how are you gonna say that we're team tough love? And then you told me that I should hold off on starting my whole full channel, to kind of work at it and practice it more, or whatever the case would have been. Like, to me, that just didn't make any sense in the aspect of, so now that I don't agree with certain points that you're making and now I'm speaking up on those, it's an issue. Now it's an issue.
But I mean, but even they called me, man, the gossip called me a kiss ass. He was like, Tommy can't run my show. Okay, he can run mine. Like, the longer he here, the more viewers are gonna be here. I don't want him to leave, so yeah, he can run the show. The fuck? Like, why is that a hard concept for people to grasp? It's business sense. He's the name and the title. He's the guest. Why would I not let my guest run shit? It's like if either one of y'all have a one-on-one interview and it's some shit y'all don't want to go on, tell me I'm shutting it down. It's that simple. Why would I not do that? You're the guest. Is this a foreign concept? Am I wrong for thinking this?
But I think you gotta understand when you're being trolled at the same time.
What do you mean?
You might not, because you when you say, because you speak from your heart. You speak how you speak. You say what you gotta say and you move on. But you gotta understand, now it's called get back. So when old boy was in your comment section in your chat room today, he was just trolling you. He was just saying everything he thought would get underneath your skin. Because you know why? You got underneath his skin already. So now he got to just play with you in a chat
But
room.
I wasn't trying to get under nobody's skin, and I don't
I,
read the comments.
but you're not listening to what I'm saying. You might not be doing that, but just your words and what you do, period, gets underneath people's skin. They can't come on the panel or articulate what they really want to say. They gotta go around the Mayberry bush and say all these different other things. Like, brothers, answer the question. Yet instead they say, "Oh, my internet going out." It's 2021. Don't nobody internet go out. That don't even make sense. But then you jump in the chat room and say, "Oh, you simping, money boy. Oh, look at you, money boy. You simp." He just trolling. It's
Yes, it
like,
is. Yes, it is my channel, The Armors, and the guest is who brings viewers to my channel. So, smart business sense would be to not let my ego get involved, but to have a smart business mind. And that's the problem with a lot of niggas. They have an ego so big that they refuse to have a smart business mind. If we're in this shit for views and clicks and shit, then the person that you brought on your show that brings all of that, you keep happy.
Which
Like,
called that's
why
not
is that
right
a
though.
hard fucking concept?
That's
It's
not
just
right
like when
though,
you go
man.
on the Jay Leno show and shit. They keep them happy.
They they
Oh, my
they they
bad,
do have
Gabe.
a business mind.
I didn't,
I mean,
Gabe, I was trying to add Tommy before we got on the other day, and the shit was weird. I was hitting buttons. A whole bunch of people wrench got took on accident, but I just gave it back to you. Go ahead, Mad Minister.
word
My bad.
word. Which called man. I mean, they do got a smart business mind, man. Because if they see you on a come up, they know how to come through and cut through. Goddamn it, they gonna make sure you don't get it. That's the bullshit that I don't like, man. If you see this man trying to make a move, you know what I'm saying, boost his stuff. Why come through with the bullshit?
I'm not slow, bro. I'm not slow by a long shot. It's at the end of the day, this shit is about building the brand and making money. So again, I'm gonna keep my guests happy. Fuck the people in the comment section or the people that called on the panel that changed the goddamn topic of what we were talking about. They're irrelevant. This ain't the beef channel. I don't do that shit. I don't address beef. I got a no respond rule. Because again, y'all can say whatever y'all want to. Y'all can make rumors feed themselves. Rumors are big business. Make up any rumor you want to about me. I will never respond. But you know what y'all will do? Y'all will come watch my shit to see if the rumors are true.
Hey,
Because when the rumor comes out and I say, no, I didn't do it, it's going to be 50% of the motherfuckers that don't believe me anyway. So why address a rumor? Dang, I'm going to leave you no fucking way.
and I missed so much of it, man. I was in and out. I had to pull out my old phone just to jump up here.
Well, now we were just talking about him and his message. And we ain't call no
Yeah,
bitches or nothing. Well, we
no,
did
it's
a
like
few
I blinked.
times.
I, my shit started cutting up, boy. The next thing I know, the panel started getting full, boy. People were throwing arrows and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't see any of that shit. I saw the
God,
numbers. I saw the numbers going up, but he was hollering. That's why I said, "Tommy, we were supposed to be showing the lighter side of you." I don't know what happened, but that shit was. It was. It's a bit. It was on the redemption. It was ridiculous because that man know damn well there was no good reason to say this. There was no good or no revelation or nothing. There was no plausible reason to even bring that up.
Well, let's be honest here. If you're gonna have a woman on your panel or be a mod that you know lied on another man, you can't be trusted.
It's
It's just
true.
that simple.
And it also goes to speak to that ego because you somehow seem to think that woman won't lie on you.
Exactly. And if you're condoning a woman lying on another man, like that's like being a male feminist. Like you're literally selling out your kind for some trinkets.
For some pussy. Not trinkets, pussy.
Yeah, but it's a trinket because like these women aren't virgins anymore. Like this thing it's been handed out to everybody. So like it's a trinket. It's a thing, but it's not very significant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I unmodded somebody else, let me know. I can't believe this nigga blocked us in the chat. This is. But yeah, Joy,
Um,
you didn't respond to me the other day either when I was like, well, why do you have to engage in that shit? Why can't you just block it out?
OMG. I do. That's my whole point. You don't understand. That's what I do. I do block it out. But when it's keep coming at me, it'd be like, OMG, like leave me alone. Like I'm doing me. So why do you keep bringing the BS? So I know what you're talking about. I do block it out.
Do you respond back?
No, but
Never.
you gotta understand. You gotta understand. I don't respond to it, but other people have been privy to what has been going on. So they kind of use that to throw a little jabs at me. And then listen, that's a whole different. You gotta understand. I have done way more.
The link is in there. Come on up. We can finish our conversation from the panel the other night.
And what
If
he's
yeah.
you're typing.
I,
referencing, you guys, is that he asked me why don't I just get stop responding to BS, since he just threw it out there like that, just threw something in the air to try to
I
let it
mean, I
stick.
ask Savage that too all the time when he be saying like that women are in his or in his comments and they got their husband coming. I'm like, why don't you just ignore these people?
oh, dude, my comment sections be lit.
Why
But
don't you
it's
just
hard. But it's hard though, because when you go on other people's platforms and you trying to have a decent conversation, then just like today, you try to have a decent conversation, and then somebody come with a haymaker. It's like, bro, where you come from with that? Like what? And it just
there
throw you off your course for a second. So yeah, that's when the BS happens for you, even though you don't want to deal with the BS.
I
So I
literally have this.
understood.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think she was done.
I literally have this chick named Summer Madness. It's in my comment section. That's been in my comment section for like months, and like it's hilarious. Like she's in my comment section telling me to admit that I'm a low value man, uh, telling me that I'm still on drugs, telling me that my baby mom sounds like a man, like
Bro,
just going in.
did you hear those conversations Tommy had last night?
Mm-mm.
Those shits were classic, and he didn't go off at all. I thought he was a couple times. He didn't go off at all. Like that shit was. I was like, yeah. I said, this seems familiar. That's where that guy got it from. Did any of y'all? Did any of y'all see that last night?
Mm-mm.
Charlie, you didn't see it. Joy, you didn't see it. Well, I'm cutting that part out where he talked to that
Oh yeah.
325-pound woman because he gave sound advice, and you would think She was difficult as fuck, but he gave her sound advice. But that lady had a reason for every fucking thing. Well, yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Chris, Nate.
Yeah, Nate Wind and Chris Mizuno.
Yeah, so she's convinced in my comment section that we're the same person.
Those are my world famous trolls. I got them on payroll. I was like, if they get a rise, like if they can get a rise out of the panelists, they've done their job for the day. I was like, I need them.
Yeah.
That makes them stop watching the fucking comment section.
Yeah, bro, it's hilarious. Like I like my comment. Like I literally have people that will post like 100. Like I'll have 100 replies in a comment, like a thread of just 100 comments talking shit. Like it makes me laugh.
So you like this shit?
Well, I haven't been really uploading videos all like that.
You reply back to every last one of them, don't you?
Nah,
Yes, you do. Tell the truth.
no, I don't. Not every single one.
Give me a percentage.
It's probably like 50-50. You have a 50-50 shot.
So Savage Red, are you growing your channel to be a brand, or what are you doing with your channel?
Well, see, when I was doing my channel was about male improvement and child abuse. But the issue that it is a majority of that content is dominated by black content creators, and majority of the people that follow these black content creators don't like white folks. So pretty much it's hard to get into that. It's hard to get into that niche. So like I'm not
So
sure.
are you getting that from your analytics? Are you going in your studio creator getting that from your analytics? Or are you just assuming because of the how do you get the geographic of who?
Well, I'm not going by my analytics, but if you go to like MTR, majority black audience. There's some white people in it, but it's majority black. If you go to what's another one? Like Jessica X, another content creator, it's mostly black. So a lot of the content creators that are prevalent right now are mostly black, making black content. So you know how often in that space, because most of the manosphere right now is black manosphere. So it's
I just wanted to ask what inspired you to want to talk about those topics in particular.
The reason that I went with the manosphere was I'm a 2-time criminal ex-heroin addict that went from being homeless to middle class from getting my shit together. 2, I have 2 kids with two different women, and my son's mixed. My son's mixed, my daughter's white. And I've been in and out of the child support system and the family court system. So
I do want to congratulate you on your recovery journey so far. That's really amazing. And what about the child abuse aspect, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, America each year has about 800,000 kids that go missing every year from human trafficking. And also there is a large amount of the child predator laws are very lax in America. Mm-hmm. And the number one of people that abuse children are women, but it is painted as being men. So a lot of these things all roll into the same thing. So fatherless households are more likely to have kids that are sexually abused. Fatherless households are more likely to go to prison. Fatherless households are more likely to be drug addicts. Fatherless households are more likely to have children that grow up into poverty. So all of these things go back to men bettering themselves and the role of fathers in the household.
So with you experiencing certain aspects and on your recovery journey and everything. I think that it's really amazing that you chose to speak on those topics. And I don't think that it should really matter what other people have to say, because being in certain predicaments allows you to have a different type of view rather than just being on the outside of certain things. And I'm sorry that people couldn't appreciate having somebody on the inside of a picture looking in and would, you know,
No, it's all right, but this is to understand. So when you watch content, like like Kevin Samuels, when Kevin Samuels went viral with the Average at Best video, that was a black woman. So if I come in and make a comment about that video, I get lambasted for being white. A lot of the content that comes out that goes viral is of black women and black men in the manosphere. So it's a lot more uphill battle and a lot more bullshit to deal with when I personally don't have time to push this rock up this hill for 10 years when I've got kids that I got to be worried about. So I've been taking a stand back from YouTube, because like if there's a podcast you can look up, it's called the Poor Man Podcast. He's only been a YouTuber for 6 months, maybe. Like, it wasn't that long ago that he, at one point, me and him had the same amount of subscribers. I look back, he had like 3 grand, but he's a black guy that comments on the exact same topics that I would be commenting on, and his channel's growing exponentially. So the only main difference between the two of us is that he's an acceptable face. I'm not an acceptable face. And he doesn't have kids and I do. So I can't put the time in that is required to get where I'm trying to go with it. So I've been taking a step back. It's not that I care that people bitch or they say shit or cuss me out or call me a Nazi or call me a racist or any of that stuff. It's just I don't have the time to put into it.
Can I say
I
something
get
real
it.
quick? Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask Savage here. These people that you watch, you're subscribed to them, right?
Correct.
Okay, because this is something else that I was overhearing in other witch calls when I was sitting in bushes, right? When they be talking about the algorithm. If you subscribe to them, when you do your uploads, since you frequent them that regularly under that in that account, though that's where most of your content is going to direct itself to.
So my
But
personal
if you're
account,
not subscribed,
my personal account that I watch YouTube on
yeah,
is not my YouTube channel.
okay,
No, but so like the reason I say that the manosphere is mainly black is the prominent YouTubers. Can anyone name any prominent white YouTubers that are in the manosphere?
No, but I can't name any black ones either, other
but
than Kevin Samuels.
which code?
But they
Which code?
exist.
But see,
They got their own MGTOW. That's who created that. So there's a white audience out there. You just comfortable around black people, and it's okay. But
No,
you
no, no, no.
know,
that's what I'm trying to say about the algorithm. We don't know nothing about them, but they out there. Your
They're not
algorithm
though.
going to keep. It's going to.
See,
I believe it
no,
is.
no, it's not. This is the difference. This is what you don't realize. Most of the big white YouTubers are shadow banned or they got their accounts deleted. So
so are the black ones.
no, that's not true because
Well, Tommy's. Well, I mean, like Tommy.
So who are
yeah,
the
but
who are the big YouTube who are the big Caucasian YouTubers that's shadow banned? If you can name them off top.
So if you look at like Casual Bachelor, Better Bachelor, a lot of these, if you look at Terrence Pop's account's been taken down multiple times. Sandman, Shadow Band, those are like the only white YouTubers in the space. There used to be more, but they've gotten struck down. But like So like for example, on YouTube, if you're like MoneyBoy, you have a lot more leeway in the stuff that you say than I do.
Why is
Way
that?
more.
Why you think?
Because they're like if you're saying something against black folks and they don't like it, they can't come at you as racist.
Yeah, I
But
get you.
if I say something, even if I'm not being racist, if they don't like it, they can put that on me. So that's the problem with a lot of white YouTubers. Our shit gets struck down because you can always hit us with race
For hate speech, yeah.
for
But
hate speech.
I have noticed YouTube flags a lot of my videos when I have black women fighting. I can show men fighting, I can show King Von getting shot in the back. I can show Hispanics having a barroom brawl, all men, nothing. But every time I post a video of black women, they seem to flag that sucker.
Yeah, like all the times that my channel's been struck, it's always been black women that didn't like what I was saying.
So when wait. So when you got your emails from YouTube, it gives you the name of the person, and you can tell from the name of the person that it was a black woman that struck your page.
Yes.
It's not too many white Shaniqua Lachey Johnsons.
I'm not talking to you, money boy, because all black women name is not that name, sir. So calm down.
And it makes
Thank
you
you.
think, those people who striking you already working for YouTube.
So okay, so the reason that I can tell you without you trying to say that I'm being a bigot that it was a black woman that struck the channel down was because the video was about said black woman, and they themselves, the video was about, is the one that struck it down for hate speech.
So, sir, I never called you a bigot. I just asked the question. Money boy made a name for it. I didn't say you was a bigot. I'm just asking because it's hard to, because you know when somebody strikes you from their YouTube channel, they can either be from their troll accounts or extra accounts. Because you admitted that you have two accounts because you said that you have a channel and you go on your other channel with your, I guess, a personal channel.
Lachey Johnson, man.
So
It's a black woman.
there is ways to say that you can be. No, you don't even have to be Shaniqua. You can be Grimace from Sesame Street.
That's a nigga
Yes.
too.
That's strike. So you don't know necessarily that it's a black woman that's striking the page. That's all I'm saying.
Trolls
But
have
when you-
names like Gabe and Chris and Nate Wind and shit like that.
So when it comes down to striking down channels, when you say that I did not give said person, when they say it's copyright or hate speech, I did not give person the authority to use my image. It's referring to people that are in the video and like it's interview. Like MoneyBoy was, remember that dude that was from Africa, or he was from Europe, and he came on talking to me, and then he tried to strike it afterwards.
Yeah, saying he didn't give you permission.
Yeah, like that's what happens. Like I'll have women come on my panel and they'll talk to me, and then after the fact they look dumb, and then they'll hit it for me being for hate speech, or they'll try to hit it for copyright. Listen, I literally was in Jessica X's YouTube channel on her panel, and this chick was talking about divestment and how like about white daddies and how they were great and how black men sucked, and she ended up calling me. She called me something like Casper or something, and then when she said that black women need to go to white men, all right, after she said some fuck shit to me, I was like, yeah, but we don't want you. Like we don't want you. Like we don't. Because I said that, I had a whole nother gay dude on YouTube make like a 4-hour video about me calling me a bottom shelf brat.
This is racist. I'm sorry you had to experience that racism, white man. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I
not
apologize.
that. I'm saying No, but what I'm saying is like there is a difference. So like when I come onto a panel and someone calls me Chad, all right, but I call them Tyrone, I looked at as the bad guy.
Chadwick Boseman.
No.
It's like a double standard. I get what you're saying. Like Chad is in like
Yeah.
the typical white guy Chad. But then if you call like a black dude Tyrone, then it's like, oh, what the
Correct.
fuck? Right.
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah.
And
So
just
like
like it's
that's
a double standard to say that a black woman struck his page named Shaniqua MoneyBoy.
that's
But
not
I'm
double
just
standard.
saying, you asked if you can
saying,
see a name, and
hey.
typically, if the name is Shaniqua Lachey Jackson,
But
you know it's a black woman.
I'm just putting it on game. If he got struck, he got an email, and that person's name came through. Now he can confirm if it was an ethnic name or not. If he can't, that just means somebody flagged this channel, just push the report button on them. But you can't necessarily say it was a black woman that did it, unless you got an email with a name, with the address, and everything else behind it.
Can I ask you a question, Savage? So
Yeah.
like growing up, like what kind of area did you grow up in? I guess you could say like what kind of culture and race was around you the majority of the time?
I grew up in a mixed neighborhood. I lived in projects.
Okay. So you have
What about
like
you?
who, me?
Yeah, you.
I grew up in mixed places. I've been in CPS, and I lived in a good home. Then I've lived in a trailer park, and I've been in CPS. I ended from 16 to my adult life being in child CPS. I was blessed to have a relationship with the man who adopted me, which was my dad's biological brother. But because he was truck driving all the time and my adoptive mom was a drug addict and an alcoholic, I wound up in CPS at 16 while still being able to maintain a relationship with my dad who adopted me. They had to relinquish their rights.
Genesis 1. I'm not crying me a river. I'm answering a question that was asked to me.
I just wanted to know because I think that who we are isn't always what our skin color is, but also in the neighborhoods and areas that we're raised in, our environment.
I can agree with that.
And that's why I wanted to ask you, because you don't come off as a Chad. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, he's a brother.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, like I grew up in projects, but the difference between my family and the other families in the projects, my family felt shame for being on welfare. My family felt shame for having me out of wedlock and then us being in a project. So my family saved money and did what they could to get out of the projects. And we eventually ended up moving out of the projects. But like I didn't grow up rich.
Right, but you still take that environment with you because you had to adapt to be in the projects. So you still take that environment with you. It's still a part of you.
Well, of course. But but see, this is the thing. Me being a drug dealer and a criminal and a drug addict was me. It wasn't my environment.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm not asking you that based because of your past like that. I'm asking because with what these people say and everything like that, if they actually took a minute to ask you questions like this, I don't think that you should just call somebody who has an opinion on an environment and a community that they've been in before. You can't just call them a bigot or a Chad or whatever it is you want to call them because of their skin color if they've lived in that area and had to adapt to it themselves.
Okay, so let's take a step back for a second, because he used the word bigot when he was referencing the fact that I asked him about the comments. I never called him a bigot.
You didn't, Joy. I'm saying like I think he took that as a defense mechanism, Joy. am feeling that you might have perceived it that way because he's so accustomed to getting comments like that. And you never said bigot. He didn't say you said bigot. I just
Yeah,
think that
but you see how you're answering for him. But Amber, you see how you're answering for him, saying that
yeah.
I perceive the fact that he said only black women was coming and striking his channel. And that's why I asked him about the analytics and how did he know exactly who did it? Because you can't put a
Cause her
label on
name was
nothing.
Shaniqua Lachey
It
Johnson,
was not that,
I hate
unless you.
to
First of all, if you
I
was the
hate to
one who
put
was in his,
Savage
oh, so
business
let's
in the
find
hood
out that
ring,
MoneyBoy is
but
the
he got
one
a
that's
black
striking your
baby
page.
mama. I hate
Savage.
to
It was
put his
MoneyBoy.
Joy. I
MoneyBoy was
hate
the
to
one
put his business in the
not this
streets, but he
fun.
has a black baby mama.
Joy, I got a question
Okay.
for you. So are you not implying that I'm putting something on a group of people that I shouldn't be putting it on unless I know for
Now what?
sure?
Okay, so what I'm applying is, sir, is that I know how YouTube works when it comes to striking and flagging. So
Mm-hmm.
when you say that your channel
So,
got striked, you said it was by a number of black women. I said when your
so it
channel
could,
gets struck. Okay, sir, go ahead.
so it couldn't have been black women.
Are you hearing what I'm saying? You get an email with the person's name and address who strikes your page. If it's just a
I know.
flag, you're just getting a warning. So you're not getting the race of the person at all. That's what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying. You're
So,
just
so
assuming because you was in a majority black community of conversation with people that it had to be them. But if you putting that on them, you got to have some evidence behind it. Otherwise, it could be anybody. It could be Tom, Dick, and
see,
Harry.
no, see, see what you're trying to imply is that I'm retarded and I
No,
can't read the emails I
wait.
get, or that I can't understand why it's
No,
being flagged
sir,
in the
I'm not
description of
calling you
YouTube.
any of those. I do not even use those terminologies. Those are outdated. You do not use that word. The R word is out. I don't even use that word towards
I use
anybody.
that word.
I
Okay,
don't like that word.
so when I tell you that my channel is flagged by black women, all right, why would you have any idea or reason not to believe
It's
that
chicks
it's black
from the
women?
swirling community who are advocating for white husbands, so they're definitely black women.
Like,
Okay,
why?
well, I
Why
thought
would
my
you
no, sir,
assume that I
you
was
right.
wrong?
They are though.
Listen, listen.
But they are. But he even told
If
you
he's saying
he
that's
knows
who's flagging
exactly
the
who did
channel,
it.
I'm gonna let it be. It's cool beans. If you guys don't have evidence behind it, but you just gonna
He
systematically
just told you he
blame.
knows the woman that did it, and she's black. He's seen her face. She's black. He telling you
Is
that.
Like,
that what he said, or did you say that?
that's what I said. But you got in your feelings and tried to make
I
it
got
seem
it.
like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Holy
He
moly.
did say that, Joy. He literally told you. He said the
He
woman
said
that's
he did
doing
the
it
video on the woman, and that same woman reported him, and he knows
See,
because it was in the
see,
email.
under hate
see,
speech because
Savage,
she's
Okay.
black. She used the race card.
Savage, I'm black.
All right. Everybody stop.
Savage, I'm black. I just knew just to stay out of it and shut up.
Because you're a black woman.
All right.
He
My
knows
bad.
like you do not challenge the
If
black
that's what
woman.
he said, I apologize. I didn't hear him say that because I'm hearing stuff. Everybody is talking. So if that's what he said, and I didn't call
Whatever
you
you
out your
choose
name,
life.
yeah, I'm sorry because I didn't call him out his name. I'm not calling him a bigot. I'm not saying nothing about bigot. I didn't
Yeah,
call him the R word or none
man,
of that stuff. So it is what
we
it
having
is.
fun, man.
It is what it is.
We sitting back
I would
kicking
just
it, man. We
like to
having
point
fun. It
out
ain't
that
even
Tommy
all that.
Sotomayor is playing the replay of what we just did now. So that's
Go,
yet another
man.
thing he's
That's
done for me.
that's why I was really laughing out, man, because I'm sitting here looking at your face on the screen and you just grinning from goddamn ear to ear. You're like, yo, I'm about to be big, yo.
No, this tequila done kicked in too. I'm laughing, but no, I'm laughing at Joy and Savage because Joy like, how you know they black women? He was like, because the lady I did the video on is black and she flagged me and
And
her
I
name
said I
came up.
apologize. I swear I didn't hear when he said that. You gotta understand it's a delay. And so if he did say that, I
But
apologize.
he
But it
said it
is
when I said her name was Shaniqua Lachey Johnson. That's
well I
about the
didn't
same
because
time he
you was
said it.
talking It's like a whole delay on StreamYard, so I do apologize if what he's saying, and I did not speak ill about this man. I'm not calling him nothing like
Do
that.
you still have YouTube
No,
open?
we know you're not, Joy.
So it's
Okay,
cool.
so guys, I'm gonna read a comment. Like this chick right here, I've never seen her face, but I'm gonna read you a comment, and you tell me what race she is.
Damn.
Okay,
You
No,
gotta
you
read
read
your
it to
screen
the
name
them.
too.
I'm good.
it says women were behind the Great War. Why would I want you to date me? You have two children to take care of. Before I met you, you were running your mouth for 7 hours talking about black women, and you were neglecting your kids. Now you are trying to make more money and take care of those kids like you are supposed to. Thanks to me, I ran you off YouTube where all those black men support you. How come they don't come for you like that now? Honestly, it was hard coming to your channel, seeing some of these American black men. They gross me out, but I'm determined to run you off YouTube. One less baby dad loser running his mouth for 7 hours straight, blaming black women for his problems and failures. I made sure your numbers didn't go up either behind the scenes. Turning black men against you is easy. Two things black men hate the most: black women and white men. Diabolical, I know. I have to go. Have a nice day.
That's some cold, evil shit, bro.
That voice was rather white, by the way, sir.
Yeah, so is that is that a white man, or is that a white woman, or like who do you think it was in that connotation?
It's 2021, man, and I don't even want to answer that.
Like,
Joy, are you gonna let me see your face today, please?
oh, I got more like great like I get comments like this all day. This woman's been commenting in my comment section for like 5 months. Just like the thread that I'm in right now is at like 100 comments of just this. Savage Red Recovery. You are not average. You are low. Just say it. Average would be a childless man making 40K. Just admit it. Tell me the truth, sweetheart. Just say the words and I'll leave you alone. Admit that you are low value and that's why you hang around black men. Just say it and I will be all over and I will go away forever. I
So are
don't like
black
being
men low
lied to.
value?
I have provided you to be low value over and over again. Now it is time for you to admit it. This war between...
What's the screen name on that? Because that could be a white woman too. Because my biological mom kind of like comes
So
off
her
like
name,
that.
her name is Summer Madness, okay? And she has other comments in my comment section about how she finds white men to be disgusting and her black husband takes care of her and her black children, and white people are racist. Like, she's said more
Oh,
prevalently that she's...
Summer?
Yeah, her name is Summer Madness is the channel name.
I ain't even gonna lie. I would have thought that was a white girl.
Well,
That I was gonna say.
There's a summer in tell me, Chit, she black. So letting us say there are black women named Summer.
So this
Why is
same
it
chick
making
is in
this
here
fucking
talking.
sound? Oh,
The
go
same
ahead.
chick's in here talking about my mother. You've beat on women before. You did heroin. You're not married to your baby mothers. You have multiple baby mothers. You don't make a lot of money. You are a convicted felon. Yes, your mother failed you. It's okay to admit defeat. Do you know what this was about? This was about that Courtney chick that was talking mad trash to Jessica X, saying that she'd whoop her ass and talking over her and acting ratchet as fuck and saying how white men were great. And I was like, yeah, don't do that. No. Like, we're just dudes. We're just white guys. Like, we pee, stand up, and put our pants on one leg at a time. Like, we're not special. We don't want you. So this trick came from that, from me saying that in a comment section. She came from that. If you go look up a dude named Eddie Ahim, he's a gay YouTuber that talks about swirling and empowering women. He made like a 3-hour video about how I'm a bottom shelf Brad. And the picture is a white dude in baby powder.
And nobody called him racist.
Yeah. So like literally most of the time when I have people in my comment section, so it depends on the type of videos I'm doing. Like when I was doing Findom videos talking about Findom, I had like European simps talking shit. But for like the last 4 or 5 months, it's just been like black women talking mad shit to me in my comments.
Yeah, I can believe that. They have been cutting up the last few months.
Yeah, it's that's the society we're in now. It's just it's men in general. They getting you, but it's men in general too. Because if one of us come defend you, they gonna call us all types of names and shit as well.
Yeah, so like that's the main reason like I really haven't been on YouTube.
They don't attack Eddie because he's gay, and we know as straight men we can't attack him because he's gay. Because then they're gonna try to cancel us.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So he had me come on his. He had me come on his he had me come on his show. All right.
Pause.
So like he's talking mad shit to me on the panel, but I can't say anything because I'm a white guy and he's black and gay. So like I really have to watch what I say because it will definitely be a hate speech comment. Like he can call me cracker and honky and all sorts. Like he called me all out of my name, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, it's cool. I got you. I understand. Good job. Yeah. No.
The thing is, boy, I can't wait till that stuff backfire on these women who back them kind of guys. Because eventually they're going to take their spot too. They act just like them.
Honestly, it's disgusting.
They're already taking their spot. Gay men
like
are already
these
taking
big
their
places. Spot. I fought to get this, and I'm at this position, and that person that you backed up is the one who's going to come and knock you off your pedestal when you was worrying about us.
Thanks.
Well, like, so, like, myself personally, like, I'm about to be opening up a store in, like, 6 to 12 months, an actual brick business. So, like, I have more shit going on in my personal life that is more important to me than YouTube. Like, it just doesn't, like, don't get me wrong. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Cleveland.
Oh, word.
I've lived in Hamilton.
Oh, you live down by Cincinnati?
I went through my own trials and tribulations out there, though.
Yeah, I used to live in Cincy.
It's bad out there.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Chemical man.
North Memphis, Tennessee. Whoop, whoop, stand up. Don't say nothing, Joy. You the ops.
My first day in Cincinnati, the bank right behind my house got robbed in broad daylight. Like,
man, there hadn't been a bank robbery in Memphis in I don't know how long.
I put my email in the private chat. Those who don't have my number, shoot me an email.
Did you put it in the private chat?
I did.
I hope not. Okay, I'm just making sure if you put it in the private chat instead of the main chat.
Remember last time?
Like, yeah, that's the chat with Tommy said, y'all, you don't want to put that out there. No, niggas is going to be eating you up. We still want to know what size those titties are.
I'm not telling you.
See, Joy C Cups embraces her C Cups. You got to be difficult.
See, I'm an ass man, so big titties really don't matter to me.
I like them both.
I could take tits or leave them tits. Like it don't matter.
I feel the same way about ass. What they lack in ass, they lack in they make up for it in pussy size.
No, bro.
It's a proven
I spend
fact.
way more. Proven fact. I spend way more time with ass than I do with titties.
Oh yeah, I can. But again, if her ass is flat, you gotta have something. So you've never talked to a flat booty woman before? Oh, I have.
Nope.
I have. She gotta have something. Most girls with flat asses got big breasts though, so it makes up.
I've never been into flat asses. I eat pancakes for breakfast. I don't eat pancakes for dessert.
I don't even like pancakes. I like waffles. They got a crunch.
Now you're just being difficult.
Well, people, we are rounding up. We're on 4 hours. Would y'all like to shout y'all channel out, to give any last words before we get up out of here?
Yeah, you can find me on The Game Ain't Fair and also Mad Militant Live. I'll be starting to go live real soon as I figure out why my mics don't work. But you can
Just
check me out.
use StreamYards without the mic until you figure it out.
It's hard. I just got some new equipment. I don't even think I got that option.
Savage, you shout your channel out.
I'm at Savage Red Recovery is the name of my channel. That's where I be.
Joy, would you like to tell them where to find you?
You guys can go back and rewatch this video that MoneyBoy put up. Go to my community wall. I have posted it and everything. Joy Chit Chat. Go ahead and go find MoneyBoy's interview tonight over there on my community wall. Thank you.
Amber, any last words?
It was a pleasure speaking with you.
You as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Toxic Masculinity Show. Thank you all for tuning in, and always like, comment, share, subscribe, or you ain't black.
MoneyBoy. Trade. MoneyBoy. Trade.
Private jet flights overseas.